right, good evening, Opera Omnia. Bishop here. Welcome back to What Were They Smoking in the Office, DFFOO edition. So we have a prime example of don't do drugs, kids. I am not somebody who partakes in mind-altering substances, but I promise you, whatever these guys were smoking the day they were designing Astos, it was some pretty heavy-duty stuff. My gosh. So I'm a little late to the party here with Astos. I'm sure a lot of people have already gone through their runs with what they're done, and since I'm late, I hope I'm doing something a little bit different if you're watching this. So what I did is I went and I dug through, since it's all Max Brave on Astos, I went and dug through the archives and, okay, who right now with an Echo has the highest Max Brave boosters in DFFOO? And Garnet by a long shot, and then you got a group of them, Braska, Quina, Core, and Quistis, that are all like 110, 115%. And I went with Braska because he's the easiest to charge. So here with the turn order, you may have noticed as you've been running through this, as I've been ranting, I've been delaying a lot here with Clouds, Seymour, and Cypher. There was no real strategy to that other than the fact that I just wanted to get through this as quickly as possible and didn't want to have to deal with many of their turns. So I was going to deal with, I dealt with their force time. That wasn't a big deal. I was going to handle most of the mechanics. Now, one thing I will say that you want to watch out for here with turn order, you really want Exdeath to go in front of the pet. I know it's got that crazy name. I don't know what it is exactly. But the reason why is B is a lot easier to break than Exdeath. So if B is in front of A, that can actually screwball your turn order, and they'll start getting more turns. With this one, they actually got 3 turns. In some practice runs, I actually got through this without them getting any turns with that. All right, so now it's Echo time. I got everybody set up. There was no real particular reason why I did the BT effects when I did. Now, Braska's was late on purpose with that. I was more worried about losing his LD buff. So I didn't want to lose his BT effect either. Don't get me wrong about that. So he was late on purpose, but that's why you saw me stop charging when his LD buff hit 2, because that's when I refreshed his LD buff. That was the only thing I was overly concerned about with anything falling off here. As you can see, I'm gonna end up losing a buff on Astos. Not gonna be that big a deal here in the long run. So as you can see, like I said, we're just boosting the HP damage bonus as much as we can. You can probably jump this higher with Garnet, or not Garnet, excuse me, Aerith. But her max Brave boost is only 75%. Now then again, hitting this thing, max Brave really don't matter at that point. So like I said, I was just actually looking to see how high I could get that dark matter number up as I could, because with anybody else, that might matter. So as you can see, got a pretty decent number there. We're just a shade under 160. So everything's turning out all right here with what we're gonna have. Now I get lucky as all get out here in just a second. We're gonna get Garnet's last Echo. As you can see, I could have been in a lot of trouble here because Braska has 2 buffs and 1 left. So it's like, I better make sure that, or I better have that Astos is coming in right behind. So this turn kind of scared me when I saw Evil Eye, because I think that's the one that stones. And when it missed, I was like, whew, I thought we were about to have a dead run. I was going to have to record another one. So there we go, 572 with 1 Echo left on the table. Time to rock and roll. Let's see how ridiculous this gets. There's my Brax Brave number, 164, 113. As you can see, yeah, just a casual 22, 23 million, I don't know, 27 million, something like that. Just a casual 32 million. Good God. Somebody did not play test this guy right. 65, good gosh. Oh, we got an LD here. Let's see what that does. Yeah, it's only 56 million. And then, Garnet with her measly 7 million. I mean, really, she's overrated. I mean, come on, 7 mil with Astos sitting here doing how much? 95 million? 7 million? God, you need to bench Garnet if you're using her. Find somebody else, because this dude's pretty much the real deal. Yeah, 508 million. Yeah, like that's necessary. Now I can see why people in JP are saying what they're saying, because that guy's just ridiculous. Again, congratulations, devs. Quality reefer you guys must have been sharing around the office. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. We'll see you for the next one. Later. Bye.